Yeah, we're still here at Schlachthof Wiesbaden, which means slaughterhouse. Okay, we have Danko Jones here. I say introduce yourself, but we don't need you because you are Danko Jones. So please introduce yourself.
I'm JC, and I play in Danko Jones with Danko Jones.
Okay, you're currently on European tour. How is it so far? Did you like the tour?
Yeah, it's been going really good. We're 5 weeks into it. We have about 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks left. And every show's been packed or sold out, full houses everywhere across Europe. It's been fun.
Did you expect this huge success when you started with the band?
When we started the band like 13 years ago?
Yeah.
No, we didn't really have any kind of aspirations other than, you know, touring with our favorite bands and recording with certain people and being on certain labels. We didn't really look past it.
No.
But I'm glad it's gotten us to Wiesbaden. I think this is our 5th time in this club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah. So
You know, in the small room once.
This is
the
small room.
This is the small room. Yeah,
You played here.
Yeah.
Now you have the catering here. That's
now
cool.
it's the catering.
Yeah. In 2002, I think.
Yeah. So the band grew. Your last CD was a collection of unreleased stuff, like I think single B-sides. And how did you get the idea to do this?
The record company approached us with the idea. We'd had all these. They knew that we had all these songs that hadn't been released, and they were just sitting there. And everyone we play it to says we should release it. They've been saying that to us for years, so we finally got around to doing it. And after the record label prompted us, you know, to kind of get us off our ass and put it together. So.
Okay. Do you play any songs from this CD live as well?
Yeah, we're gonna be tonight. I think we'll probably do around 8 to 10 songs off of it. Am I right? Something like that.
Maybe 6.
Yeah, 6 or 6. Yeah.
So you see it as a regular Danko Jones album?
No, it's just not really. It's just a B-side. It's a B-sides, but it's just an opportunity for us to play some of the older songs in a way.
It's not an official studio album. Like Never Too Loud was our last official studio album, but it's a compilation of stuff that people haven't heard, but it's still the band.
Yeah.
So officially, it's like a real record, but it's not an official studio album.
It's more for even for the fans that have been following us for so many years. They have all the B-sides on one CD plus extra tracks, so it was kind of a bonus release for us, really.
You are a classic rock trio. I always was a huge fan of trios like, let's say, Motorhead. Do you see any positive aspects in just playing with 3 people?
Well, I mean, it filters out a lot of the sometimes unneeded guitars. It's got, you know, its pluses and minuses. Like I have to play the solos if there is one, and the rhythm and everything, and then sing on top of that. Sometimes it gets a little complicated for me because I'm not the best guitar player to begin with. But it also edits down and keeps what's essential and keeps the music raw and to the point, I think.
We can split everything 3-way too.
There's more money to go around.
And the group is...
Even though Danko has double work, but it's all equal.
Okay. Okay, do you have any plans for a new record?
Of course. Of course. We've already started writing the new record on the side, but we won't seriously get into it until this tour is over. When we're back home and we can really concentrate on the new record. We're very excited. There's a lot of ideas already, more so than the last 3 albums. And so we're really excited about the new record, and I think people are going to like it a lot. It's going to be a back-to-basics, raw, in-your-face, punch-to-the-face kind of album like a lot of people know us for.
You are you write for several metal magazines. You can even be seen on some DVDs on metal magazines, and you talk a lot about heavy metal. Even you're playing in a rock band. Do you still listen to all this classic heavy metal stuff?
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I mean, I was I guess I was metalhead first, and then I got. Well, I was into Kiss, so I guess I was a rocker first. Then I got into metal for years, and then you get into punk rock, and then you get into everything. And now that I'm older, I listen to it all. But a friend of mine who is in a band called Broken Teeth, Jason McMaster, he said to me...
Jason McMaster from Watchtower.
From Watchtower as well, and Dangerous Toys.
Dangerous Toys.
He told me that the people who play rock and roll the best these days are metalheads.
Oh, yeah.
That's just, I thought that was a really good way of putting it.
Yeah.
And we've noticed that even though we play hard rock, a lot of guys and bands and people who come to our shows are into metal. Like they get the connection. You know, there's, you know, AC/DC doesn't sound like Enslaved, but
Not really.
but the same people can listen to it and enjoy it. You know, as much as the same people can listen to a John Coltrane album and the Carpenters.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Do you think the scene is more open-minded than, let's say, 10 years ago?
I think there's just way more bands. There's a lot more music and stuff, so there's a lot more options.
Yeah.
And of course, every scenes are bigger and stuff.
Yeah.
But now we have the more option of having the music so easily accessible to us, especially with the internet. Of course, that's probably the main way that everybody gets their music and finds out about new bands and whatnot.
Are you still interested in new bands? Do you listen to newcomer bands a lot?
Yeah, I mean, you always want to listen to whatever's new out there in hopes that it'll spark that same excitement that you felt when you got into the bands that made you love music. And so you know your favorite bands already, but if there's a new band that can put a twist on it, it's always fun. As you know, you grow up and you get older and you listen to more music, those new bands that will light a fire or give you that they give you that inspiration are fewer and far between these days. But I personally I'm always looking out to see what's the newest band, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I like it as easily and as quickly as I used to, because I like my stuff now. I know what I like. So.
Okay, I think that's it for now. I wish you all the best for the rest of the tour and the gig here tonight in the Slaughterhouse. Hope you have some blood with you.
Always.
Oh, okay. Yeah, inside.
We sweat the blood. We sweat the blood.
Okay.
This is Danko Jones, and you're watching Street Clip TV.